Hey, this is Samantha here at RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to show you a simple method for cooking a soup maker mushroom soup. Well, before we dive into this recipe, I just wanted to suggest that you head over to RecipeThis.com. We've got more than 1,200 kitchen gadget recipes, including recipes for the air fryer, instant pot, slow cooker, soup maker, bread maker, microwave, Ninja Foodie, and many others. We also have a free weekly newsletter, which you can find on the homepage of RecipeThis.com, or you can find it on RecipeThis.com/newsletter. And there you can get our best kitchen gadget recipes sent to your inbox every Friday morning. So, true confession here, I like to be honest with you, I can't stand mushrooms. I absolutely detest mushrooms. Growing up, it was the only vegetable that my dad liked, so it was on absolutely everything, and I think I had overload as a child, and I haven't touched a mushroom since I was about 10 years old now. But my husband absolutely loves them. Our youngest boy, George, absolutely loves them, and I know many of you love a mushroom soup. So I'm still going to make one for you today, but just don't expect me to eat it. I think I'll pass it on to the boys to enjoy. So, what do you need to make a simple mushroom soup in the soup maker? Well, of course, plenty of those. And then you also need some fresh garlic, salt and pepper, milk, Greek yogurt and rosemary. And I opt for skimmed milk because it's thinner and then you don't actually need to add as much to your soup. So it's a great way to be more economical. And then the Greek yogurt gives it a lovely creamy flavour to your soup. And you can add as little or as much of that as you want. And then another crucial ingredient that we've got is some vegetable stock. I make my own vegetable stock in the Instant Pot using scraps. And if you have a look on screen now, we've got our Instant Pot vegetable stock recipe. And of course, you can follow that at any time and then freeze it like we do. And then you've got a good supply for whenever you're making soups in your soup maker. So to start with, the lazy way, peeled garlic, just throw it in the soup maker. You may think, hang on a minute, aren't I supposed to chop, slice, grate or whatever with the garlic? Well, the truth is, when you're actually making a blended soup in the soup maker, the soup maker is going to blend the garlic cloves for you, so there's no actual need for you to slice them yourself. Simply peel them and then that will do the trick. And then for mushrooms, if you can opt for ones that are a little bit smaller, so if you have a look at the mushrooms Dominic bought me, those are the mushrooms, and then they're just perfect because you can literally just throw them into the soup maker without actually slicing them. And the same applies to the other packs I've got. Just having a look at these packs. Each pack's 200 grams. So I recommend about 500 grams for the soup. So you can just see how much fits in your soup maker and then you can adjust it accordingly. And then what I'm going to do first, I'll be back with you in a sec, but I'm just going to give these mushrooms a quick clean and then it'll get rid of any of the rubbish off them and it'll make them better for when you cook them in the soup maker. So the mushrooms have had a nice clean. They're now perfect for loading into the soup maker. Oh, I didn't get the height right there, did I? Right. And then just kind of do as many as will fit because we've all got different size soup makers. I think that should be about enough. So that's how much we've actually got left of 500 grams. So I think my recipe is about right on 400 grams because it's ages since I've made you some soup. And unfortunately, they come in different grams. Oh no, sorry, 500 grams for the mushroom soup. So we had 600 grams to go at here. So that's what's left over, like I said. And now you want to be adding in some more ingredients into your soup maker. So plenty of salt. We love sea salt. pepper. And if you remember, the garlic's right at the bottom already. And then I love some rosemary. Fresh rosemary is absolutely amazing in soups. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you pull in big bits in, because you've got a blender. So it's like a really cheap way of doing a soup. And then once you've done that, the last step is to add in your stock. So like I said, vegetable stock going in. And then this is my other lot of vegetable stock. And you will end up with about an inch at the bottom of your soup maker with actual stock. And then of course, when the soup maker's done, it ends up ridiculously thick, then you can just add in extra skim milk and it will balance it out. Or if it's gone the other way, some potato can often help thicken it, so can some cream. So it's very easy to mix and match the ingredients if it's too thin or too thick. And then once you've done all that, time to place the lid on. And then turn it on. And I'm looking for smooth soup. And now it's automatically set it to 30 minutes. And then once it's done, we can add in some Greek yogurt and we can add in some milk and make it lovely and creamy for you. So can I let you in on a little secret? The thing about soup makers is they all give you different cook times. And a soup maker, all they really are doing is boiling in the same way you would do a soup in a pan on the stovetop. But the Ninja soup maker that we've got, the one that we love, best blender on it, but what we hate about it is as soon as you press the soup setting, it automatically does 30 minutes. When most other soup maker brands will have things cooked in 25 minutes or 26 minutes. So what I recommend you do is when you do your soup, put it on as usual for soup, for the chunky soup or the smooth soup. And then at 5 minutes from it being cooked, turn off your soup maker, which is what we've done. So we're at the point now where the mushrooms are all cooked, but it's not blended. And then turn the soup maker back on, and what you can do now is you can focus on the blend button, and then from the blend you've got pulse, low, medium or high, and this works so much better. So now take the lid off your soup maker. Be very careful, it is boiling hot. And then open your Greek yogurt. We're using the really thick and creamy Greek yogurt from Tesco's. It's perfect for soups. Or if you want to, you could actually make your own. If you head over to recipethis.com and search for Instant Pot yogurt, we've actually got some homemade yogurt recipes there that we also regularly use. And once you've done that, you can add in a bit of milk. This is the skimmed milk I was telling you about. The kids were like, why is the red top milk in my fridge? This was this morning when we were getting ready, and we were like, it's for soups, it's perfect because you only need a tiny bit add into a soup. So then once you've done all that, place the lid back on. And like I said, we're now going to blend. So I recommend a low blend, and then you can see how well it's doing and if it needs some more Greek yogurt. And I gave it 15 seconds there. And then you can take a closer look at it. And then if you look there, that's what the mushroom soup looks like. Quick stir, and you've got perfect mushroom soup. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look lovely and creamy? And if you're wondering what 500 grams of mushrooms looks in soup quantity, then that is how much you'll actually end up with. And that's how much we've just made here. And note, even though it's perfect for mushrooms or for just having mushroom soup with a bread roll, the plan B is that so many recipes these days call for a can of cream of mushroom soup. So instead what you can do is you can freeze this in portions once it's cooled down, and it can be a replacement in recipes like that that ask for the mushroom soup. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen, and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.